Alright, so fine spring morning here in the suburbs of Tokyo. What's going on today? We're heading off to a mate's house who lives southwest of Tokyo in an area called Shonan, down by the coast there. It's quite a long way. So first of all, we're going to go into Nihonbashi in central Tokyo by train. And a mate's going to pick us up there in his car. We're going to drive the rest of the way. When we get to Shonan, hopefully we're going to get some food. So let's get to it. So I think we're finally just about getting to our friend's place. Hit a little bit of traffic after Yokohama. But we're kind of in the Shonan region now. We're not quite by the coast yet, I don't think, are we? How long have we got to make our sushi? 2 hours. Right? Alright, so we've arrived at Kevin's house here in Shonan. And I think the plan is that we're going to have a sushi party. The cameraman called it a party. There's only 3 of us, including the cameraman, so I don't know if that constitutes a party. But we're going to have some sushi anyway. And then I think after we've had our sushi, we're going to go down to the coast. Now, I believe, Kevin, you've already bought the fish, right?
Yep.
For our sushi.
So I bought 3 kinds of fish. Let me show you.
The stuff.
So the first one is hirame.
Hirame.
This one is 996 yen.
Okay. Well, about 1,000
yeah,
for that.
it's whitefish.
Cool.
And then we have makuro.
The tuna.
Yep, it's 1,490 yen.
Okay. All right. Well, 1,500 yen for that.
Yep.
Okay.
And then we have Thai.
Okay.
It's 486. It's kind of snapper.
Okay. So
Yeah.
about 500 yen for the snapper.
It's not bad.
Okay. So of course the maguro, the tuna, was always going to be the expensive one, I guess, wasn't it?
Yep.
But I suppose better than eating at a sushi chain restaurant these days.
Yeah, I think it's a lot cheaper. It's more hygienic.
Yeah, exactly. All right, good stuff. Cool. Okay. So I think the thing here is though that neither of us knows how to make sushi, or at least we're not expert. In fact, I have no idea how to make sushi. So we're just gonna have to see how we get on. I don't know how we're gonna start. Which fish are we gonna use? Which one do you want to use?
I think we should mix the rice first, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've
And-
already got the rice
yeah.
going in the rice
Yep.
maker. Okay.
That's
So when you say mix the rice, what do you mean mix the rice?
we use the sushi vinegar. In the expensive sushi restaurant, they usually make their own. They use like rice vinegar
Okay.
and red vinegar, sugar, and salt.
Okay.
But I think it's too difficult for our first timer,
Yes.
amateur.
Yeah.
So we just bought the pre-mixed one,
Okay. So what's this called? Sushi.
sushi soup,
Sushi.
sushi vinegar,
Sushi vinegar. Ah,
Yeah.
sushi vinegar. Okay.
sushi vinegar with kale broth.
All right.
So for each cup of rice,
Mm.
we need to mix in. Each cup is 30 ml. So we have 2 cups. We have to put like 60 ml of this sushi vinegar.
Right. So we're literally just gonna chuck the rice in a bowl and mix it with the vinegar.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
I think we don't chuck it in bowl. When you open it
Yeah.
and we put in the vinegar.
Into the rice cooker.
Yep. And then we have to flip it.
Okay. All right.
That's the proper way to do it.
Okay.
So let's do that first before
Alright.
we do the sushi. So let's put this aside and then
Let's
do the rice.
So we started with the great unveiling of our rice. If you're living in Japan, by the way, and you don't have a rice cooker yet, what are you doing? Make it your next priority for the kitchen. It was then in with the sushi vinegar and give it a good mix. Now, crisscrossing patterns are important, according to the cameraman. And then we would let that stand for a bit. Watch out for the camera, Kevin.
Let's do the easier one first.
Right. What's the easier one?
This one the easiest one.
The tuna?
The tuna. Yeah, but serious tuna.
Okay. And what's this knife you've got here? I feel like this is the kind of knife that you should have some sort of license for, Kevin.
This one is sashimi knife. This one is called takohiki.
Takohiki.
That's for Osaka area, Kansai.
Right.
But for if it's in Kanton, it's yanagi. It's a narrow one with a pointy end.
Oh, I see. So the actual knife is different.
It's different.
Right,
I mean, it's
okay.
same function, but it's depend on area.
Right, right. So this is
Probably
from
different.
Kansai.
Kansai, yeah.
Okay.
So before you
Can I ask how much you paid for this knife?
This one is like 8,000 yen. It's not that expensive. It's very cheap one.
Okay. Alright.
So before you prepare, make sure you take off the waters.
Okay, right. Just drying it.
Yeah.
Right now.
This way.
Alright. This way.
Yeah.
You sure?
Not sure about
Not
that. That's
sure.
what I
That's what
saw
we-
on YouTube. And you cut it and hold it like this and put it on the side.
Okay. Oh well, I'll just go first then. Oh, it's quite slippery, isn't it? I think we need to bring it down here.
And you
Ah.
hold it like this. Yeah. Let's cut it in one cut.
And did you use the tip of the knife or the base?
You use the here and slide with one
From
cut.
here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Either side and moving it.
Oh, I'm just going there anyway. Oi, blimey, that's just. Oh, I didn't really.
They cut it really good. Yeah.
A bit more of an angle as well.
Yeah, more an angle, yeah.
Ah, got you. Really? I don't know.
Yeah. A little bit thinner.
Well, that's not too bad.
Yeah, but it's pretty good. It's good. Yeah. That's overall sushi size, I think. I will just make
Let's
one
try a couple.
example.
then.
Yeah. So
So I've been told that making this whole process should take 3 seconds.
yeah.
Scoop the rice, apply the sushi, pat it down. Done.
Yeah.
3 seconds.
So you
Ready,
hold
steady, go. 1, 2, 3, out.
you hold the sushi, the fish like this,
Okay.
and then you're supposed to put some wasabi in it. This what you're supposed to.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to hold. Use one hand to make a shari.
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 Okay. All right.
So after all the hard work that we've done for the past hour, that's what result. Like, I mean, we still have a lot of fish left, but we don't have enough rice.
Yeah.
So,
We've got like about 30 pieces,
Yeah.
something like that, plus all this extra. Yeah. I think the hardest thing for me, the cutting I thought was all right,
yes,
but the white fish is a little bit like crumbly, isn't it?
it's too soft.
Yeah. The rice thing.
Yeah, the most
Really
difficult part is the rice because it's, especially when you use a glove. I mean, if you're just eating with your family, you don't need a glove,
Yeah.
but make sure your hand is wet enough, or you have to put some vinegar on it, or put some water on it.
Yeah.
But if you're eating with a friend, maybe you have to wear gloves so nobody gets sick. And, yeah.
Yeah.
But for the glove, it's kind of quite sticky. Make sure you put a lot of like vinegar or water on it so you don't stick, the rice don't stick to your hand.
Sure. Yeah.
Otherwise, you will have rice on your fish.
Yeah.
I mean, we just eat it ourselves, so looks matter, it tastes better, right?
Well, I guess so.
Doesn't matter, yeah.
But it looks better than I thought it would anyway.
Yeah.
Although the kitchen was chaos.
Yes,
wasn't
yeah.
it?
So
let's get
Let's
stuck
get
in.
started.
I've got
Let's,
a
like, cheers.
seasonal can of beer,
Nice.
decorated section.
For me, I have some like Korean makgeolli. It's like rice, some kind of rice alcohol.
Right. Okay.
So it's kind of like not different from Japanese sake,
Right.
but it's similar to Japanese makgeolli. Makgeolli. I don't know. Oh, I'm still can't pull it.
It's holding together.
Holding together. It was a
Well, that's a
surprise.
relief.
Mm.
That's pretty good, actually. Not too bad.
Now you can make that home too.
So we spent what, like 2,500 yen on the fish.
Yep.
Then the gohan is like nothing.
The other rice is like 300 yen,
Yeah.
400 yen.
So, well, my maths is terrible, but that seems like we made quite a lot out of 2,500.
Yeah. It's 3,000 for 1,000 yen per person.
Yeah, yeah.
And these are like all expensive one because like it's a natural one, and also it's expensive fish. Makuro is expensive. Thai is expensive.
Okay.
And hirame is also expensive.
Okay.
If you go to like a sushi train,
Yeah.
you get like salmon, you get like egg sushi,
Yeah.
and what else? You get like buri is a cheaper fish.
I suppose if you went to a cheap place
Mm.
and had 30 pieces of sushi, that's 3,000.
3,000 yen.
Yeah, no, a little bit more.
I mean, the price is almost the same, but the quality is the fish quality is better, and also like
Yeah.
the rice quality is also is better. Just like from the one you bought it from the sushi train, they make a machine. You just stamp it, and this one is like softer.
So how often do you eat sushi, would you reckon, in a month? How many times would you have sushi in a month?
Usually one or twice.
Once or twice?
At like a proper sushi restaurant, they make it, and then you don't get the menu, you don't get to order it.
Right.
You go there and then ask the chef to make it for you. They will omakase. Just let the chef like decide whatever things they is seasonal.
Yeah.
Because like each morning, the sushi chef, they go to the fish market and buy the fresh one. So they don't actually have a menu. So you just let them. If you have any like thing you dislike, you tell them, and then they will give you like a recommendation.
Yeah.
So most of the expensive or good one,
Yeah.
you don't get to choose.
No, right, yeah. So I guess if you go to like Skiabashi Jiro, which is the famous one,
Yeah.
you can't choose
Yep.
what you want.
You
get
can,
it for
if you have someone really dislike, you can tell them and they don't make it.
Right, yeah.
But there's no such menu for you to order.
No. One thing I feel like, coming to Japan, one of the stereotypes of Japan that I think really is true is that everyone loves sushi. I don't know anybody who doesn't like sushi.
Yeah, most people like sushi.
Yeah. And I feel like it's like the sushi is like the default special occasion dinner.
Yeah.
You know, like in England, like on a Sunday, if you go out together with your family, you go to like a kind of pub that does food, and you have like a Sunday roast dinner or something. I feel like the Japanese equivalent of that is to go to a sushi, even just a sushi chain.
Yep.
Like if you go to a sushi chain on a Sunday, you've got to wait for ages. I think. Yeah.
We'll pack the.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah. Even just like a normal place, not like a
Yeah.
special place. Yeah.
I mean, if you go to like an expensive restaurant, it's not a lot of people. But if you go to like sushi train,
Yeah.
it's like packed. You have to wait in line to
You
get
do.
in there.
Yeah.
But recently, I don't really go to like a sushi train because like too many people and one person is difficult to find a seat inside a sushi train. So I just go to like a proper sushi restaurant. It's cheap too. It's like it's 3,000 yen per person. You get like 10 of the 10 pieces,
Right.
and then you get like 2 different like side dish for 3,000 yen.
Yeah. The other thing I find about sushi is it's actually quite filling.
Yes.
Like, it doesn't look like it. And one thing I sort of struggle with is like, say like if my wife wants to go out for dinner on her birthday, we'll sometimes go for sushi. But the dinner's just over like that. It's really quick. Like,
Yeah.
you can have like 10 pieces of sushi, which takes like what, 20 minutes to eat,
Yeah.
maybe, and then that's it, over.
Basically,
It kind of seems a bit weird. Really. Whereas if you go to like a, I don't know, like a French restaurant or something, it's all different courses, takes a long time. So sometimes I'm not sure how I feel about that, because like if I go to a nice restaurant, I want to spend some time and enjoy the atmosphere.
Yeah.
But if it's sushi, you're done in like 10 minutes.
yes, depend. If you go to a proper chef restaurant, like a sushi restaurant, you take like an hour, 2 hours.
Oh really? Right.
Because like they make it very slow.
Yeah.
We make sushi. It's almost take us an hour or 2 hours, right?
Yeah.
So like they usually they make one and then you eat it, and then they will explain what kind of food there is, what kind of fish that is, and then
Yeah.
and they also have like side dishes when you go to like a sushi restaurant. So it take a long time. It depends.
Yeah.
It really depends. If you go to sushi train, like it will take 10 minutes because like they already make it. You just finish it, you grab the next one, finish it, get the next one. You don't have to wait.
Yeah. Oh, I think this is pretty good though.
Oh.
I mean, presentation-wise,
That's
Not
good enough for the
great.
first time, right?
but the taste is alright, I think.
Yeah. For amateur like us, it's pretty good.
I think so. So we're going to go to the beach after this. Right?
No, I'm finished it.
Yeah.
Right, let me go out. We'll take you guys there.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And while you're at it, why not check out some of our other videos covering life in Japan.